You're listening to Sip and Grow the podcast, the show where we taste awesome, delicious wines while having unfiltered conversations about our passions, experiences, struggles, entrepreneurship, and life. My name is Nicole Di Pasquale, and I'm a wine enthusiast just trying to pursue her passions and dreams while taking you on the journey with me, one episode at a time. My ultimate goal is to not only bring you wine knowledge and value, but also inspire you to enjoy your process and journey in pursuing your passions and dreams. Because guess what? The person you become while enduring the process is more important. So sit back, grab a glass, and let's sip and grow together. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sip and Grow the podcast with me, your host, Nicole Di Pasquale. So I did something. I have a confession. I bought a tool for my wine job or wine, what do I call this? My wine, I don't know, school knowledge. Or for me to taste more wines without having to open a bunch of bottles, especially if it's like expensive. I don't know, I'm not explaining myself correctly. You know what? It's okay. It's Sunday. Today I'm like chilling like a villain. And I just wanted to I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump on here and we're going to use this contraption together. Because it is a contraption. But I went ahead and bought myself a Coravin. For those of you out there that don't know what a Coravin is basically a wine preservation system. So let's say you have a really expensive bottle that you want to try it, but you're not going to drink it in one go, even though very rarely am I not going to drink a bottle, and usually I have people around me that drink, so whether it be family or friends, we're always going to open the bottle. But in the line of work that I do, this comes very handy whenever I want to do tastings for clients and I want the wine to last an entire week, especially if it's an expensive bottle. I don't want to have to open an expensive bottle one day and then in 2 days I can't use it anymore because it's been open for 2 days. And I kind of have to see everybody in 2 days, and that gets a little crazy and hectic. So this comes in handy with that. But if you're someone out there that you live alone or you drink alone and you don't necessarily maybe one day you don't want to drink an entire bottle, I guess, this would be a good option. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead. I brought the box just to show you guys, but I have the actual gadget here, and we're gonna test it today together. Which before we get into that, and I'll explain a little bit more, which I'll show you now. I'll take it out. This is what it looks like. But before we get into this, and we're going to use it, we're going to do everything together. Don't you worry, sit tight. I'm going to introduce the bottle of wine before we Coravin it into this beautiful glass next to the bottle. So this producer has recently become one of my favorites because I recently tried it and I've tried 3 wines from this producer and I have loved every single one of them, and I really enjoy the story behind this particular family. So this is Juan Gil. They are located in Jumilla, España, Jumilla, Spain, and that's basically the southeast of Spain, and they have been around for quite some time. They are dedicated to sustainable practices, so all of their wineries are actually built to be sustainable, and it's basically they conserve energy, and everything they do, all of their practices align with being a sustainable winery, which is something that I love. And their entire winery is also fully organic. All their wines are vegan, and they have a bunch of certifications for everything you can think of in regards to sustainability, being organic and vegan and all that good stuff. So they really stick to making high quality wines while being kind to Mother Nature and also allowing nature to take its course and do its thing, which is my type of wine, my type of vibe. We love that. This one right here is Juan Gil Blue Label, and it is a 2021 vintage. This is a red blend, and it's probably my favorite red blend that I've tried this year. Not kidding. Like, I feel like if you were to take this anywhere, everyone will love this wine. This is predominantly made of Monastrell, which but it also has Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah. The percentage is 60% Monastrell, 30% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 10% Syrah. When I tried this wine, I was like, holy crap, this, I have a new favorite, and it's from Spain, and who would have thought? So let's go ahead and get back into the Coravin. I'm gonna take this off. Oh my god. So I did have the wine in the fridge because I didn't get to put it in my wine cooler, so like it's a little bit sweaty right now. You know what? Don't mind the mess. You didn't see anything. You're not looking at this. You're not watching this. Let me just take this off real quick. Hold on. I just want to take this paper off because, like, whenever you use the Coravin, you should definitely take this off. But getting back to the Coravin, this is what it looks like. So basically, there's a needle in here that's very, very sharp. Let me pull this back up. And basically what you do is you put it in the center of the bottle, and then you go down with it, or you put it this like here, and then you go down with the needle, right? So before we do that, I want to just explain everything to you. So this needle is going to be going into the cork, and what it does is when I tilt the bottle with it in there, there's this little spout out here and a little button that I press, and basically it'll the needle extracts wine while putting in argon gas. The argon gas is in here. Unfortunately, I already had used it prior to this episode, so like I can't really unscrew this and show you, because if not, then I'm gonna lose all the argon gas. But I do have capsules of fresh argon gas to show you so that you see what it looks like. So, oh, I actually have it in the box. Who would have thought? So I have 5 little tanks of argon gas, but they look like this. And you basically, you unscrew this part right here, and then you put it in. But once you put it in, I learned this the hard way. My first capsule, which when I bought this, I bought the 3+. Yeah, I bought the 3+. They have a 6+. It's just, the 6+ just comes with more stuff, but it's the same concept. The 3+ cost me like $300 with tax, like after taxes and everything. It is on the expensive side, but like I said, for someone like me who uses it for my job, like it's beneficial. But it is an investment, but if you take care of it, you'll be fine. Like, you just have to be very careful with the needles, because if they break, you have to buy another one. But if you take care of your stuff, it'll last you. But basically, you put this into the section where you put the gas, and it punctures a hole in the top. So that's why you have to be really careful, because on my first one, I aggressively put it in, and it just, like, all the argon gas just left. So you have to carefully just put it in and then screw it where it punctures a little hole. But what I did was like, oh, I don't think this is going in, and I aggressively pushed it, and then it created a big hole, and all the gas came out. So just don't be like me. Don't do that. Don't be aggressive. Be gentle. Be kind. Because if not, you lose a tank that you get with the Coravin, and now you gotta buy a whole other pack. It came with 2 tanks of argon gas. The second one's in here, but then I bought a 5-pack because this was my last tank. So you know what? It's a learning curve. It was a learning curve. I learned my lesson, and now we're here. So one thing I was saying about the video too, like when I learned how to actually use it, you actually, the less you pump up here, the more you can get out of it. Because apparently you can do 15 full cups of, or full glasses of wine with 1 tank of argon gas. I don't know. I'm still on my first one, and I think I've Coravin probably like 3 wines. This will be my 4th. But basically what it does is you put the needle in, then it basically extracts the wine out while putting argon gas in. So argon gas is basically a gas that helps block oxygen or moisture from coming in. And what that does is it protects the wine from oxidation and going bad. So like it'll be like nothing ever touched, like it'll be like you never opened the bottle basically. But I actually used argon gas when I was bottling wines in Emeritus Vineyards during my harvest. When we had to bottle like magnums, one of the things that we had to do was we poured argon gas into an empty bottle, then we bottled the wine, and then we topped it off with argon gas before putting the cork on, so that we can minimize the amount of oxygen that hits the wine, so that it just preserves the wine to be exactly how it was coming out of the tank. So we're gonna go ahead and do this together and taste this wine. So you just put this here, like, am I doing this now? Yeah. Nicole, you've done this before. Okay. I'm getting stage fright now that I'm in front of you guys. Okay. You just basically put this in the bottom of the neck. The needle's still here. And now you press the needle into the center carefully. Boom. Now, oh my God. We've made it this far. Now you tilt it. And then you press this button here. Like that. That was one. We're going to do more than that because we're going to do like a couple more. But you see, all you got to do is push and release. I think I'm going to do like 2 more. It's a slow process, but you know what? Slow and steady wins the race. Am I right? Am I right? We're going to do 1 more. Just for fun. I'm probably going to drink this bottle after this. This is show and tell, guys. This is true show information right now. Okay, so that's good for the tasting. We're gonna leave that there. Well, I'll show you how to take it out. So you basically, you just pull it up like that. And then they have like a little, it's like a button for this to go back up to kind of protect the needle. And that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now we're gonna get to the good part. Tasting the wine. So immediately on the color, it's giving like dark ruby red, which we love. On the nose, it has like a spiciness to it. So almost like leathery, peppery, tobacco-y, with like black fruit notes coming through. And like, especially plum. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh my God. Divine. 1 word, divine. This is like drops of God. This is like so heavenly. So immediately it's very heavy on the black fruit notes. So a lot of blackberry, dark plum, very like, even like chocolate notes coming through, but heavy on the cacao and like, not chocolate, and what's it called, and like black pepper and leather and almost like, oh my God, I'm seeing the image in my head, but I don't know the word for it. So we're just gonna stick to that. It's like it's just an overall very spicy and heavy on the black fruit notes. It's medium bodied, medium to full bodied, I would say. I would say more on the full body side, but like medium to full. And it's just very complex, but it's well balanced and goes together nicely. and it has a very pleasant mouthfeel to it and goes down really smoothly. This is very easy to drink, and I feel like it could be paired with multiple dishes. So it can be paired with a really heavy dish, but also like I would drink this with pizza, or like a pasta. So it's very versatile, and that's one of the things that I love. This has become probably my favorite Spanish wine of 2025 that I've tried. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate this a 9.2 out of 10. You guys, I don't give a lot of 9s on this podcast. This is a 9.2 out of 10. This one cost me $33 at Jensen's Liquors. Any Jensen's Liquors you go to, it'll cost you, I believe, between 30. I think it's like 33. They have it actually at a cheaper price than other places. But I believe I got it for $33 there. But check out any of their stores, they have this, or you can get it at Plum Market, and a lot of liquor stores, different liquor stores have this in the Miami area. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure Total Wine will probably have this too, but like if you're local to Miami, check out your Jensen's Liquors, check out your Vintage Liquors, check out Plum Market. Those are just a few that I know have them, but definitely try this wine if you're a red blend girly or guy. This is like the perfect red blend. I'm not even kidding. It goes down so smoothly. It's a complex wine but easy to drink. The tannins are present but very soft on the mouthfeel, that it gives it like a velvety texture, and that's like my favorite part about this entire wine. So try this out, check it out, let me know what you think. And if you're curious about getting a Coravin, I hope that this has helped you understand what a Coravin is and see if it's something that you want to invest in. But anyways, drink your wine tonight, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.